Hey everyone, how's it going? Today we're going to talk about occupants, what they are, how to use them, and how to configure them. My name is Luke and welcome to PitchCamp, and let's get started. So let's head over to the occupants and vehicles section where you will have all your adults, animal, children, and vehicle configuration. These are fixed configuration, meaning you can't add additional ones. These are the ones the systems come pre-built with. All we need to do is double click one of them and it's going to open up the editor. Now the high water mark is what controls when should the system start charging for additional adults. For instance, let's put it to 2. So the system would now start charging after 2 adults. So that's what the high watermark is all about. There's 2 pricing tiers. The first one is you can configure the nightly, weekly, monthly, and seasonal price, or you can have a fixed rate pricing structure. So in our case, we're going to do after 2 adults, we're going to charge a fixed rate of $5 per adult, regardless of the number of nights. So let's go ahead and save that. And we could set up the other occupants and vehicles in the same structure, but for now let's just head over to the reservation and see how it works. So let's head over to the reservation. Let's add a quick new reservation. Let's double click and say new reservation, and let's head over to the occupants and additional charges. So here we have the panel where we can add the additional occupants, and if we go ahead and add more than 2 adults, you'll see in number 6 down here in the bottom left hand corner there'll be a additional occupant charge of $5 per adult, regardless of the number of nights. This is currently a 2-night reservation. So let's go ahead and add 2. So now we have 2 adults, and let's add a third one. And now you can see we have an occupant and vehicle total of $5, regardless of the number of nights. Let's go ahead and add a fourth one, and now that changes to $10. So now let's try it out with the same configuration except for the tier pricing. So let's head over back to the occupants and vehicle, and let's change this to a tier pricing structure. So what we're going to do this time is we're going to say a $5 per night fee will apply after there's a 2 adult on that reservation. So let's go ahead and save that. And now let's head over to the reservation, and again let's add a quick new reservation, and let's head over to the occupant panel. And now if I add more than 2 adults, what will happen is we will have a per night fee charged, a $5 per night fee charged for each adult. So on the first additional adult, which is 3, you now see we have an occupant and vehicle total of $10. That's because we have 2 nights reservation times $10, which is an accumulation of 10. And if I add a 4th adult, it'll now be 20. So the same applies for all the other occupants in vehicle structure. So we can do the same with animal, children, and vehicle.